Hi, friends. Welcome back to Live at the Roxy. Guys, it's just getting used to saying this. It's gonna be a shortened show today. My landlord has to send somebody in here to do work on a window. Something about that. They're making a window larger. I don't even know, but that's happening in 35 minutes. So I was on the phone dealing with that. That's why I'm late. And then I have to deal with that. So that's why I'll end early. But I'm still here because here every single day. Welcome back to Live at the Roxy. We do have a ton of stuff to talk about. In the meantime, let me bring this mic a little closer to me. Not a little better, team. Can you hear me all right? So much stuff going on in the world of Roxy and in the world of the world. A ton to talk about, starting with Miles Cosgrove, Jonathan Mattingly, Brett Hankinson arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor. Just gonna keep on fucking saying that. Just gonna keep saying it until they actually do something about it. What are we, day 42 on this show? To those of you guys complimenting me, I really appreciate it. I have no makeup on my face, and we're going to be putting on some vitamin C again because didn't have time to do it before the stream and want to make sure my skin stays hydrated. What? All right, other things that we're talking about on today's show. A lot of entertainment, a lot of politics. You guys know we rock that balance, especially because our president is a reality star. So entertainment and politics are kind of one these days. Dancing with the Stars announced their cast. There's a lot of interesting cast members, including Nelly. But that wasn't the most interesting cast member. The most interesting cast member was the fact that they cast Carole Baskin. This shouldn't be surprising considering they had Tanya Harding for a different season. However, okay, definitely something to talk about on Live at the Roxy. Because what the actual fuck? David Blaine, if you guys missed it, he was flying 18,000 feet above Arizona today as he held on to some balloons. That was wild. When he landed, I almost cried. Thank goodness. Had something gone wrong, it would have been just another 2020 nightmare. So I'm into that. Donald Trump Jr. put out a tweet about the fact that Biden wants to raise taxes on 82% of Americans. To be clear, Biden wants to raise taxes on people who are making over $400,000 a year. So what that means is that Donald Trump Jr. believes that 82% of Americans are making over $400,000 a year. Talk about just no sense of reality. Straight up none. And Adam Carolla tweeted something that I thought was wildly inappropriate. I used to be on his network. I have met him several times. I like Adam Carolla. However, this was woof. And I actually doubt he even knows who I am. So that's how little my opinion probably matters to him and how much I'm really not in his life. But just saying, I've had positive experiences with him. This was fucking garbage, though. So there's that. Let's break all of that stuff down. Also, starting in the super chat and then getting to the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Right here in the super chat, Chris McGovern said, "Love your appearance on Naked Truth with Trish Hirschberger." Thanks. I did that a little while ago. Obsessed with her. She's such a great girl, and that show is awesome. And I like being naked on it. So there is that. Why does Roxy in the middle of the show sometimes just start singing shit? We can't be clear. We can never be clear. All right. Let's see. Nothing going on in the Streamlabs yet. No worries. No, we're starting a new month. It's always a weird time. Happy September 2nd. September, man. I cannot believe we're already in September. Bizarro. Fall is right around the corner. And then winter to follow. And before you know it, we'll be at spring and then summer again. And by that time, dear God, let us have a fucking vaccine in our lives back. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to somebody in the chat right now, but I wanted to give him a shout out for today's show anyway. Rob Fishbeck, who is awesome. I actually want to play you guys on the show this song that he wrote for this show. That is amazing. He's also reminding everybody that it's World Girl Wednesday tonight. Yes, we are playing Watch Your Mouth. I have construction going on in here, so I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. Maybe I'll do it outside. Maybe they'll be done at that point. Just going to have to figure it the fuck out. But without any further ado, let's get to this amazing song that Rob put together for us, and it is frickin' phenomenal. Hold on. Unmuting, rewinding, hitting play. Here we go.
In a world full of fuck no news, knocking out a civil war, and that man up in the White House, proud don't change his dirty drawers.
No.
Well, there's one thing you can count on each and every day during these crazy times. Live at the Roxy, she streams each day from her apartment.
That's true.
Sometimes a Stixie.
Yeah, Steph.
But mostly just on Wednesday.
It's Wednesday,
Check out
where
the
is
world. At 4 p.m. if you're in New York, 3 p.m. if you're in Chicago, Illinois.
Try, baby.
And at 1 p.m. LA time. Well, if she starts on time.
Which sometimes I don't.
Up on the YouTube, she started 2019 into 2020. Send in your Streamlabs and Super Chats, but don't forget to send bunnies.
Bunnies, baby.
All those bunny rings. And don't forget to make your bed and be better, not bitter.
How great is that fucking song? Bunnies for Rob Fishbeck, everyone. Bunnies for Rob. Number one, what a voice. Number two, every time I hear somebody play guitar, I'm dying to learn. So this lit a new fire under my ass. Catchy as hell is right. Yeah, everybody's sending bunnies. It's freaking awesome. It's awesome. It's a minute and a half, so I can't open the show with it because I can't roll anything in that's more than 30 seconds. But, you know, in general, just think it's awesome. So I'm really excited about that. Just freaking great. Everyone's sending bunnies for Rob. Yes. It's really dope. Really freaking dope. Okay. So I'm still thinking about the song Live at the Roxy. So good. Let's talk a little bit about news, guys. Are we ready to get into some of the stories for today? If so, well, really, I don't know if you guys are ready. I'm just guessing you're here because you're ready. If so, let's start by talking about Carole Baskin joining the cast of Dancing with the Stars. I'm very torn on this because she is a celebrity, so she's a star, I guess. She was before the show, even before Tiger King. She had her own YouTube channel and she had millions of followers and stuff. And then the show just made her even bigger. So she counts as a star, I guess. Dancing with the Stars tends to do this with controversial people, so we can't be shocked. However, it's like pretty clear to me that she killed her husband. I feel like that's what happened. Now, I don't know. And I know they've opened up the case again. Pretty sure it's live now, the case. But this is weird. This is weird. It's going to be weird to watch her. It would be weird for anybody to be her dance partner. Like, who are they going to choose? I would be so uncomfortable and I don't know. We know that Tyra is going to be the host. Tyra throws a lot of shade. I love Tyra, but she throws a lot of shade. You're telling me you don't think that Tyra is going to throw a little shade towards Carole Baskin's way? What do you guys think? Send bunnies if you think it's cool that they cast Carole Baskin. Send hearts if you think that they shouldn't have cast Carole Baskin. Other people that are going to be on it, Monica Aldama. She's the coach of the Bulldogs cheer team from Navarro College in Corsicana, Texas. The team has won 14 NCAA national championships in the junior college division. And recently she rose to fame on the Netflix docuseries Cheer, which I didn't see, but I heard great things about it. She says, I've never done dance in my life. I've always done cheerleading. I feel like they have a lot of similar tendencies, so I bet she's going to be bomb. Carole Baskin, we all know who that is. So obviously she comes from Tiger King, but she's the owner of Big Cat Rescue. It's very strange. Yeah, a lot of you guys think that this is crazy that they did this. I get it. Caitlin Bristow was cast. You guys know her from The Bachelorette. She is pretty famous. A lot of times they have that, a bachelorette. Vernon Davis, who was the tight end for the Broncos. That's pretty cool. Usually the football players are really strong dancers because they're good with on their feet. Anne Heche, who she was an actress on Another World, but then also went on to do a ton of other movies, and is in Chicago PD right now, apparently. Sky Jackson, Disney Channel girl. So she was on Jessie and Bunked. She's also all over social media all the time now. Justina Machado. She's known from 6 Feet Under, Queen of the South, One Day at a Time. She said, the other day I walked out of rehearsal and somebody said, are you okay? And I said, yeah. They're like, you don't look okay. And that's how I'm going. Okay. Jeannie Mai. She is one of the hosts on The Real. And she's really adorable. So we'll see how she does. AJ McLean, who we know from Backstreet Boys. Jesse Metcalf, that was a big one for them. He was the star of John Tucker Must Die and Desperate Housewives. This one I was really surprised about. As I said this earlier, Nelly. I guess it's going to be hot in here. Am I right? But Charles Oakley, who is a former NBA player who played alongside MJ on the Bulls. And how do you say the catfish guy's name? It's Neve Schulman. Neve, I think is how you say it. Chriselle Staus, who was on All My Children and then Days of Our Lives and now is on Selling Sunset. And she, I believe, is the ex-wife of, what's his name from This Is Us? You guys know what I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. Johnny Ware is a 2-time Olympic figure skater. And that is the cast. So breaking it down, honestly, kind of big names on Dancing with the Stars. Here's one thing I know. Dancing with the Stars cannot be done digitally. You can't digitally dance with somebody. So curious to see how they film this, how it's going. Obviously, I'm sure people are getting tested every day. Justin Hartley, thank you guys. But yeah, I don't know what's weirder, that Nelly is doing Dancing with the Stars or that Carole Baskin is doing Dancing with the Stars. All of it's kind of they were partners but never formally married. Got it. Well, I guess I'm just making up fucking rumors on this show then. Going over to the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Paul Tutillo says, that song rocks. Good intro theme. Any plan to have Trisha or some guests back in the future? Yes, absolutely. Still, AT&T hasn't come to fix the internet. Neither is Spectrum, so I'm still streaming off all these other things. But yeah, I just have to move forward with it because I can't just it just is what it is. I'm just going to have to fucking figure out workarounds for all of these things. Yeah, I wish Steph was on today. I want to have my brother back on soon as well. And then Trisha would be great to have back on. I still need to get Perry on. My friend Jeff and my friend Denny both are coming on to talk about different projects they're working on. So those should all be in the next week and a half. I know I've been pushing things because of the internet debacle, but it is what it fucking is, what it is, who it is, how it is, where it is. I have to sneeze. Whoa. Came out really fast. I couldn't even help it. Sorry, that was a lot. Okay, so anyway, moving forward, let's talk a little bit about David Blaine. This was really cool, really, really cool. Anything that's distraction during this time, so that I don't need to think about the world or life or anything that's going on here, is always welcome. Especially when it's fuck yeah news, especially when somebody lands safely. All that stuff just makes you feel like, all right, this is cool. I'm into this. So David Blaine went with a ton of balloons, and he went 18,000 feet above Arizona, and he landed safely after traveling quite some time. So here's a picture. If you didn't see it, it was live streamed. This was on YouTube Originals, and he really did the damn thing. It was awesome. I'll put that back up for one more second. It was just awesome. It was awesome. And I was really impressed by the way that it made me like feel happy for a second. Oh my God, you guys are all saying bless you. You're so sweet. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it was really, really nice. And he landed. He was stoked. He was like, I did it. There are people there for takeoff. And who knew that you could just hold on to a bunch of balloons and be the person who goes up? And then he like parachuted down when he released. It looked so fast. Honestly, if something had happened to him, fuck that. Frank said he farted right before his jump. Is that true? I don't even know. That would be so... If it's live streamed, if it was loud, that would be wild. So that was just a quick fuck yes news story. Stupid to try anything during this time, I will say, but it's David Blaine, so he can do that. He can do that. All right, moving forward, let's talk about Donald Trump Jr. This is just one of those things that shows how fucking out of touch with reality people are. So right now, the number one trending thing on Twitter, at least for me, is 82% of all Americans. Anytime a stat like that is trending on Twitter, I know something stupid is happening. You guys remember when it was 30 something percent of Americans believe that coronavirus is caused by coronas, the beers. This happens a lot on Twitter where something like that, 82% of Americans will be trending, and you just have to brace yourself like, oh no, who did something fucking stupid right now? And so this was it. Donald Trump Jr. tweeted at 11:07 this morning and said, Joe Biden wants to raise taxes on 82% of all Americans. And then quickly, Brian Klaas, who is an associate professor in global politics at UCL and a Washington Post columnist. He is verified on Twitter. He tweeted out and said, and quote tweeted it and said, Biden wants to raise taxes on Americans who make more than $400,000 a year. And as you might have guessed, 82% of Americans do not make $400,000 a year. So this is a lie. It's crazy that you can just be a politician or person even and like have a platform to lie. Like straight up lies. Like this is an actual lie. A lie, lie. Makes no sense. I mean, to think that either Donald Trump Jr. knew he was lying, or he legitimately thought 82% of Americans make more than $400,000 a year, or he didn't understand Biden's Trump policy. No matter what it is, any of it is like so stupid, it's crazy. And it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Did I say already that it doesn't make sense? Like, I wonder how much, what does the average person in America make? Let's see, what is the average income of Americans? Okay, the average US salary, let's see. This is from usafacts.org. So the average median annual wage as of 2018 was $38,000 a year, $38,640 a year. So, I mean, you are so far off, it's painful. Like, to think that, and this is just average, not 80%. This is average. Average is making that. Average. The federal minimum wage in 2019 was $7.25. The total workers at or below federal minimum wage was 1,711,000 people. Like, what? What? How is this just so stupid? So stupid. I can't that's Donald Trump Jr. just tweeting things out, not looking at them. And like the tweet's still up. The responses on the tweet are all like, what? One response is from Trump Sells Herbalife, says, if income in America were so widely distributed that 82% of Americans made $400,000 per year, it would be nice. Totally. 82%. Like, what? All right, that's enough time on this. I know I just keep repeating it, but just so out of touch. Very wealthy people very often are incredibly out of touch. Garrett A.M. Lee, Garrett _ AM _ Lee, forgive me, in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Strider says, bless you and hope you have a great day with a smiley face. I always love that good smiley face. Thank you. Appreciate it. I am having a fine day. Today's fine. It's okay. Yeah, a lot of you guys are not surprised. Thank you, Jake, for putting this in here. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Strider. I'm not surprised either. It's just fucking stupid. Oh, well, that's how I feel about that. Let's talk about Adam Carolla. In my tweet, I called him Adam Carols. Oh, good spelling, rocks. Adam Carolla tweeted, how did I do that? Adam Carolla tweeted something very insensitive. And it started a massive debate on Twitter. I don't know if you guys have seen this yet. But again, I don't agree with him politically almost ever, but I typically have enjoyed my interactions with him. But this was like a little bit next level. Doesn't really make sense. He's been advocating for getting back to work for a long time, so I shouldn't be that surprised by it. But what he tweeted, and then I believe he tweeted and deleted. Let me find it though, because I screenshotted it. This was 2 days ago, so it probably is still there. He tweeted and said, turns out the people dying from COVID are old or sick or both. How many of you pussies got played? And who's going to get played the next time? First of all, it's a little outdated to call people pussies, like it's a bad thing. I mean, it's just not like the right term anymore. Second of all, the people dying from COVID are often old or sick, but not always old or sick. Third of all, I don't think anybody got played. And fourth of all, like, mad people are dying. Like, so many people are dying. We even heard that Chadwick Boseman, I guess, had COVID, and that's really what happened. We remember the 40-something-year-old on Broadway who died. Like, even people in our personal lives who are not old and are not sick are dying. So I hear what you're saying. However, the way you phrased it was maybe the most insensitive tweet I've ever heard. Like, just straight up ever. So he continued to tweet a lot about this. Let's just go through some of his tweets in the last day alone. He said, okay. Okay, he said, wow, there's so many tweets in the last day. He said, we need to wash our hands and use gloves to flatten the curve. Take your shoes off before you enter your home to help flatten the curve. Before bringing fast food into your home, spray it down with a mixture of water and rubbing alcohol to help flatten the curve. We need a vaccine now, but we must get it right. We need to stop violence at peaceful demonstrations. I can no longer remain silent. I must stand up and be counted. And then, not only will I abolish the school to prison pipeline, I would halt all new construction. This is talking about like if he was running for president or something. If you're thinking about opening schools, make sure the kids take wood shop so they can learn how to build caskets. It's a very fucking intense one as well. Today I learned from CNN not pay attention to the CDC report about 94% of COVID deaths having pre-existing conditions. Turns out people dying from COVID are sick or old or both. So yeah, that's that one. Then he says, teachers are heroes. Children are our future. We should act like these things are true. If you're getting your COVID info from CNN, you should start thinking about herd immunity. We talked about herd immunity on this show already. He said some things about racism. He said, I love the elderly. No child should ever have to bury a parent. That's like not what you're saying. If we all wear masks, we can get back to normal that much sooner. Even if you're alone on the beach, you must wear a mask to send a message. I feel like his messages are all the fuck over the place. It doesn't even make sense. Like what? Okay. So somebody tweets at him. So what you're saying is those lives aren't vulnerable, and what you're saying is those lives aren't valuable and don't matter. And then Adam responds, says, so what you're saying is freedom isn't valuable and doesn't matter. Then, yeah, I mean, it's just a lot. Like he's tweeted like 50 times in the last 2 days about this, and it's confusing to understand what the fuck is happening. So you believe that we should be wearing masks and protecting people and that kids shouldn't go back to school. But you also think that it's okay that the elderly and the sick are getting COVID. I mean, I don't even really, I don't understand what you're trying to say, Adam. As I was trying to sort through this morning, I was like, I guess the best way to do this is just to read it verbatim on the show because it's all crazy. Crazy. Yeah. I just don't even know what to make of it. So let me know what you guys think. What point is Adam Carolla trying to make? Is there value in what he's saying? Is he just being incredibly insensitive? Is everybody kind of losing their mind a little bit during this time? I believe the answer is yes to that. Stone Fanboy in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer says, Roxy, hope you are doing well. Excited for Mandalorian Season 2. They just announced it's coming next month. Woo! As always, using the Force to hopefully see you frozen in carbonite in Star Wars with your cute pose or whatever pose. Wishing you the best. Stone Fanboy, thanks for all the support always. I appreciate that. You are great. And yeah, I'm looking forward to Mandalorian. Also, we talked about it a little bit in yesterday's show when we were talking about the fall shows. But yeah, that shit was just kind of fucking wild. I'm still on the Adam stuff when I say that. Toyota Corolla over Adam Carolla, says Al Moses. You know what? Let's go a little bit. Actually, I think I just have one more Streamlabs that just came in. Let's see what you got. Bella in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer says, I genuinely believe in a couple years, once the Corona documentaries start rolling in, we will learn this virus pushed a lot of illness to move faster in the body, if that makes sense. Like people with cancer I know personally who were doing well are dying. Yeah, I am seeing that as well, Bella. And I definitely think that it's like anything that first comes, we don't know what the long-term effects are, which is why we have to be so careful about what we do and who gets ill. and protecting as many people as possible, because our economy will come back. And it's not that I think we should demo it, but it's already fucked. People can't come back. And even if somebody's elderly, say they're 70, that doesn't mean that they're fucking dead. Like, if you are elderly, you don't deserve to die because you're elderly. We should fight for every year of your life. By the way, I ate a ton of blueberries this morning. My mouth is still really fucking blue. Winston Marshall in the house, everybody. Carole Baskin killed her husband, whacked him. Can't convince me that it didn't happen. Yeah, I don't know that she fed him to tigers, but I really do think the septic tank is key here. I do. And now, true or false, I mean, who's with me? I desperately want to see one of her Dancing with the Stars routines to that song. Come on. I mean, Carole Baskin dancing to that song. Like, are we in the luckiest time of our lives or what? The answer clearly is, or what? Like, very, very abundantly clearly, the answer is, or what? We're not. We are not in those good times. Oh, my tongue is still blue. I'm blue. I've been eating at night. Glenn Caesar in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Hello, Roxy. Love ya. As always, thanks for giving us another great show today. Hope you and the Rockstars band have a happy, fuck yeah, news-filled rest of your World Girls Wednesday. Bunnies to you all. Thanks for being excellent to each other. Peace, love, and hugs. Glenn Caesar for the win all days, every day. Appreciate you, Glenn, and everybody else who is in here with us right now. I love when Winston makes appearances in the chat here. The fucking shit. As I said before, I do have to get out of here so that I can deal with the construction people. Hopefully, the fact that they're here early means that hopefully World Girl Wednesdays will be okay to go at 6 tonight. I know that we're going at 6 anyway, but if I have to, I'll take it from outside. It's going to be a fun one. Love you, Winston, with all my heart. Winston's my ride or die. I'm obsessed with him. It's going to be an interesting one. We're doing Watch Your Mouth, which is that thing that's got like this thing, and then you have to try to speak. You know what I'm talking about? So funny enough, the only 2 examples of celebrities that I know that have done it are Ellen DeGeneres and Terry Crews, and neither of them are really friends of this show right now. So like, but those are the people that I've seen in commercials for it or talked about it. So, you know, we'll do the best that we can to understand each other. And we're going to do it based on your guys' Streamlabs. We're going to try to read your Streamlabs sentences. So start submitting short, easy sentences to streamlabs.com/theworldgirls for that. Getting to another Streamlabs on here. Thanks for giving this is from Adam's session. Hi, Adam. Thanks for giving us news in these rough times. Have you heard you discuss the zombie cicadas? A fungus replaces their brains and retinols. Do you welcome your new fungal master? Please compare their intelligence to our current national leader. I don't know what the zombie cicadas are. I'm definitely sure, even not knowing who they are, that they would make better president in the United States than the one that we have right now. Let's see. These insects are dubbed zombie. Cicadas are under the influence of Massospora, a psychedelic fungus, which contains chemicals such as those found in hallucinogenic. Wow, imagine being a bug and tripping. If you're a bug and you're tripping out all the time, that would be fucking wild. Like, because would you know, like, if I started tripping and I didn't know I had taken a hallucinogenic, because you guys know I've dabbled in hallucinogenics many times, allegedly. And one of the things that makes it okay is knowing that I did that to my, like, it's not like, why am I feeling like this? It's like, oh, you're feeling like this, Rox, because you just ate a bag of mushrooms. Like, okay, that makes sense. Imagine being a bug and like feeling normal and then all of a sudden tripping and being like, what the fuck, bro? Why? Why am I tripping? Although if you're always tripping, I guess it would feel normal, right? And it kind of depends on how hard you're tripping too. Like, I must know more about the situation. Please elaborate. Also, another Streamlabs before we get out of here. Some fanboy says, I will always try my best to support you any way I can through Streamlabs or just watching your stream. You are the best and wish you all the best. Don't hurt. Don't hurt. I'm hoping Disney find a way to freeze you in carbonite in a future Star Wars. Take it easy, friend. Oh, it would be a dream come true. All right, getting out of here. Much love to you guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tune in the World Girls tonight on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/theworldgirls. Winston, are you doing a show right now after this? Sometimes you're live at 2. If you are, everybody go find him. Just follow him in general. He says he got some sleep finally. Oh my God, I have not slept in so long. Look at my fucking eyeballs. They tell the truth. It looks like I got Botox, but I didn't. What's up with my eyebrows right now? Just doing a lot of, just thinking a lot about all the, all right, whatever. Make your bed, Jake. Everybody. Oh, Swaggy Blurred, 3 to 5. Why did I think you start at 2 sometimes? I made that shit up? Well, Blurred's in the Hood starts at 2, right? What's at 3 to 5? Winston, give us all the things. Tell them. Plug your shit. I know that's not why you're here, but that's what I want to do. You guys, love you lots. He says we normally do. Okay, so whatever. They're at a little different time today. Today is different because of this booking. What? Booking shit. We're booking left and right, baby. Oh, he's playing the new game Marvel's Avengers today. That's dope. I wish I knew how to play games or had a station. Help me, Winston. You're my only hope. All right, bye, guys. Bye, friends. See you tonight. And go check out Winston and all the things he does. Stay safe, stay healthy, and just try not to do anything like lift yourself into the sky with a bunch of balloons because it will not work like it did for David Blaine. Trust me. I was thinking about trying it too. Bye.